This is the voice of Heidi Calero again with another analysis of the Puerto Rico economy. To our followers, please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube and give us your endorsements so that we can give you notifications regarding economic news and future events in this economy. Today we are going to talk about what happened in fiscal 2019 in Puerto Rico in terms of economic growth, what adjustments were made by the Puerto Rico Planning Board, which is the agency that has that responsibility in Puerto Rico for the national accounts. And I want to point out in this graph, this is what happened. In fiscal 2018, and our fiscal year starts July 1st and ends June 30th, so 2018, preliminarily, the Puerto Rico Planning Board last year told us that the economy had dropped. It's dismal growth of negative 4.8%. However, now that it has published the fiscal year 2019, it revised this fiscal year's rate of growth, real rate of growth of GNP, to negative 4.3%. That's almost half a point in terms of economic growth. Even though it's still negative, it's significant. And then they're forecasting that for 2019, the one that finished preliminarily, they said that it grew 1.5%. We still have to wait until next year to see if they revise this rate of growth. However, let me point out that investment is the heart of any economy, and this graph depicts the adjustment that the Puerto Rico Planning Board did from fiscal 18 preliminarily to fiscal 18 revised. And notice that real fixed investment, construction as well as investment in machinery and equipment, preliminarily was $1.3 billion. However, they adjusted for that same fiscal year, they adjusted the fixed investment to almost $2.1 billion. That's a 60% adjustment, positive, that grew this economy and made it possible, according to the national accounts, to have this half a point of economic growth. For 2019, investment is slightly lower than in 2018. So it really makes you wonder, why is it that with almost a similar fixed investment, we are only growing 1.5% in terms of real growth? And that all has to do with the disaster monies still from Hurricane Maria, as well as the assistance, the CARES Act from COVID-19. Will these monies be available for Puerto Rico? Still, it's an unanswered question. Let's look then at what some of the agencies, it's not only the Puerto Rico Planning Board, which gives us short-term economic forecast, but also the agency that is the heir of the Puerto Rico Government Development Bank, the fiscal agent. It's AFAF with its initials. And notice here, the blue bars is AFAF as of May 2020. They provided these forecasts, which are these columns for fiscal 2020, negative 3.6%, and in 2021, the economy just dived, negative 7.8%. They are expecting worst case scenario because of COVID and the lockdown of this economy. However, the Puerto Rico Planning Board, which gives us the short-term economic forecast, said almost coincide for fiscal 2020, negative 3.5%. But in fiscal 2021, it's a striking difference with AFAF, negative 1.2%. And the explanation has to rely here on the assumptions. That's why you who are listening to me always ask, what are the assumptions behind any forecast? After that, we don't have for the Puerto Rico Planning Board forecast, but the fiscal agent AFAF, which has submitted the certified fiscal plan to the PROMESA board, forecast that 2023 we are going to drop, and that in fiscal 2024 a small recovery, and 2025 0.7%. With these meager growths, the Puerto Rico economy will not recover anytime soon the levels that we have of real GNP in 2006, just before this deep depression that has haunted Puerto Rico for the past almost 12 years. Now, let's look at the forecast of H. Calero Consulting Group taking into account what is happening also in the US. Again, all the historical figures are what has been published both for the US in our fiscal year, not their federal fiscal year nor in calendar year, but the fiscal year of Puerto Rico, the blue bars. So positive growth throughout fiscal 2019. However, Puerto Rico with 2 negative years and then slight increase for 2019, which may be revised as of next year. However, the forecast indicates that for the US in our fiscal year, it's negative 1.7% in 2020, which is the one we are right now. And for next year, it's negative 1.6%. And then the recovery in 2021, which right now, these are the forecasts of the Congressional Budget Office. So we don't know yet how this 2021 might change, because both Jerome Powell as well as other analysts in the US are saying that maybe the recovery will not be taking place in the US until maybe 2022. For Puerto Rico, we are forecasting negative growth, a continuation, negative 3.8%, and we are coinciding with AFAP in terms of a deep dive of this economy, negative 6.9%, and there are other more pessimistic scenarios, but I don't want to pour more water in your party. And that in 2022, that we may be seeing some recovery, 3% growth. So the outlook in terms of our economy is an uncertain future, and that should give you pause in terms of your business as well as your personal situation. This has been a different crisis altogether. We have locked down both the supply as well as the demand. So recovery is going to take a while, even though the official figures of COVID for Puerto Rico have been very small, very low, and we still don't know whether these statistics are reliable or not. Puerto Rico is also in that phase of opening the economy. How careful will this economy open, and whether there will be skyrocketing of COVID patients? We don't know that. So let's hope that the future, though uncertain, will pause and will give us some improvement, at least until 2021. 2022, as we have forecasted here in our forecast of H. Calero Consulting Group. Be safe, and don't forget to follow us again next Thursday at the same time. Thank you.